This is just what the doctor ordered.
Hello and welcome to Just What the Doctor Ordered, the show where I give you your weekly dose of vitamin cricket. I'm Dr. Nishant Joshi. Let's start the show.
This is just what the doctor ordered.
We start off this week with that 8-week-long cricket tournament that everybody's been hoping India would do well in, the IPL. This week saw a nuclear bomb go off at the very heart of the IPL as India's Supreme Court finally ruled it unconstitutional for Mr. Srinivasan to hold the role of a BCCI official at the same time as having commercial interest in both the IPL and the Champions League T20. This means that Srinivasan will now be forced to obey the same rules as everyone in Indian cricket, except maybe MS Dhoni. Now, for the last few years, Srinivasan has treated Indian cricket like a North Korean dictator, which is to say, not so well, because North Koreans don't play cricket yet. Though if you're a Tendulkar fan and watching this in Pyongyang, do tweet us in. The Supreme Court also held Gurunath and Raj Kundra to be officials of Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals respectively, and found them both guilty of betting during the 2013 IPL. Now, I'm no detective, but you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to suspect that something was up with these two men. They both repeatedly denied that they had nothing to do with betting, and bizarrely, they both denied that they were team owners. But I'm sure they had excellent alibis, right?
So I'm here in the middle with the captains for the toss. We have the team owner of the Rajasthan Royals, Raj Kundra, and the team owner of the Chennai Super Kings, Mr. Gurunath. Thank you so much for joining us. Are we ready to do the toss?
Absolutely.
All right.
Heads.
The call is heads.
Thank you. Heads it is.
And heads it is.
Well, as far as alibis go, saying that you're not the team owner when there are entire YouTube videos of you playing cricket as team owners in a match explicitly designed as a vanity project for team owners, well, that's pretty much like Oscar Pistorius saying that he didn't shoot his girlfriend and that it was a murderous midget who sneaked into his house and covered him in blood. Let's see some more just to make sure though.
It always feels great to own a team like this. It always feels great to own a team like this. It always feels great to own a team like this.
Oh, Gurunath and Raj Kundra are both hilariously bumbling characters, the type of self-entitled millionaires who make you wonder, if they're both so evidently brain-numbingly stupid, how did they both become stupidly wealthy and not commentators for Channel 9?
5 balls ago.
He's just finished his butter chicken.
Well, the upshot of this all means that you can now carry on not caring about the IPL until the last ball of this 2015 edition, where I'm going to take a wild guess and say that Dhoni probably wins it for Chennai Super Kings with a last ball 6. And now for some honest subtitles from West Indian captain Jason Holder.
This is just what the doctor ordered.
I wouldn't say I'm too worried about it. You know, I just worried about the way we're going about our cricket per se. I think we can be a lot more respectable and put up our hands sometimes when we make errors. I think the quicker we learn from our errors, the better we will make improvements. But at the moment, we just seem to be making the same errors over and over. So just about correcting those errors, you know, being man enough to say, well, I've committed this error and just moving on from it. Well, I believe in honesty. One thing I pride myself on being is honest. So I'll be very honest with the fellas. I want to just speak my mind at times, and I think when it's appropriate to speak my mind, I will speak my mind. And it's just about getting the message across and having players understand, you know, where I'm coming from. And I think once that is established, things become a lot easier.
This is just what the doctor ordered. This is just what the doctor ordered.
Time for your questions now, and thank you very much to everybody who's tweeted in using the hashtag JWTDO. Our first question this week comes in from Arka Banerjee, who asks, like tennis has mixed doubles, should cricket start a similar way of competition? We could potentially see Nishant getting hit by a girl. Thanks for your question, Arka. I think that would probably imply that watching Nishant right now, when he gets hit around the park, isn't already embarrassing enough. I say, let the man have some dignity. Our next question comes in from Dr. Stephen Melford, who asks, is it time to introduce some form of handicapping system in cricket? For example, maybe AB de Villiers can only hit 1/6 every 2 overs. Well, Dr. Melford, thanks very much for your tweet. I think that South Africa already have a handicap system in place that seems to wane the superpowers of AB de Villiers. It's called Every Single Knockout Match Ever Played. Now, our video of the week comes from Down Under, and I don't want to ruin this for you. Just watch and wait for it.
Whoa, gee, pity, son. Right. Drive straight into it. Oh, got us too. Did ours late as well.
Until next week, thanks for joining me again. I've been Dr. Nishant Joshi, and this was Just What the Doctor Ordered. If you did like this episode, do hit like, subscribe to our channel, and share with your friends on Twitter and Facebook. If you don't, I might just have to resort to blackmailing you with pictures from that one-night stand you had with an Aussie girl back in 2010. I'm sorry, Owen. It was...
This is just what the doctor ordered.